basketball giants of South America. Well, there you can see as the group stand, it more or less is a must-win for Paraguay. Paraguay, if they do not win, they will go home. Whereas Uruguay, a win will send them joint top of Group A with Argentina. So both teams, it is instrumental that a victory is nothing less. Home fans there from Uruguay looking very, very relaxed and calm. They know their team are in the driving seat with a better record than the likes of their rivals. We'll just get set to introduce you to our players for this evening's fixture. For these two teams, it really is going to be about setting the tempo early in the game. How well can they play up and down, end to end? Both can shoot the ball from the perimeter, but it's all going to be about the defense as well. How well can they stop each other? Paraguay didn't get off to the best of starts, but now it's a chance for them to redeem themselves. And for Paraguay, it's a collective effort. I mean, there's not many players on that team that are really going to lead them with 20 to 30 points, so they're going to need players all to chip in and play their role. Like I say, they haven't really got any foundation big men, but nonetheless, their post players really just fit the bill, almost like a cog in a machine. And now I've lost it. What'd you do?
Número 10, atira pasos.
Well, the three players to look out for Paraguay, for Uruguay, excuse me, going to be Batista, who's averaging 21 points per game. In his first game, that's what he scored. Chipping in with Barrera and Vidal. Not to mention Batista averaging almost averaging, well, he is in fact averaging a double-double per game with 21 and 10. Probably the best player they've got so far. They beat Panama in their opening game by 13, but this will be a different test for them. And what's going to be very interesting to see Uruguay go up against Argentina. Argentina usually one of the top favorites, but we're just about to play the national anthems of both countries right now.
Nos acompañan para escuchar nuestro himno, República Oriental del Uruguay.
Well, two both proud, beautiful nations of South America. As we just heard the national anthems, we'll exchange gifts and pay homage to one another. But get ready soon, as the two teams are going to go head-to-head in what is a very crucial Group A fixture. We'll just introduce our officials tonight. We are proud to say we have some of the finest officials in Roberto Oliveros, Rodrigo Leon, Mejia Mesa, and Fabiano Hubert. We are very proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. Representing FIBA, they have done a fantastic job in all competitions, and they will continue to do a good job tonight. Paraguay, you know, the players to watch out are going to be the Peralta players, both averaging 10 and 14 in their first two games, and not to mention Lopez. But as we mentioned, Paraguay don't really have that superstar player that is going to give them the 20, 30 points. Undersized as well, with the tallest player only being 202 centimeters. Starting lineup tonight is going to be Adolfo Lopez Farinha, partnered inside with Gabriel Junos Peralta, and Ayala, Barreal, and Barreto will make up the backcourt. It's going to be a big ask for them tonight to come out with a victory here against a very, very strong Uruguay team. Well, for the host, Paraguay, it's all about the top players and what they have in Batista, Barrera, and Vidal, who in the first two games scored 21, 17, and 13. Batista had a double-double with 21 points and 10 rebounds, so you know he's going to have a great performance tonight. Barrera had 17 and 8 assists, so he's going to run the show, try and set the tempo as early as possible. Starting lineup, Hernandez will start down low, partnered with Calfani, and in the backcourt, Barrera, along with Parodi and Bernal. It's interesting about Uruguay, very, very deep team as well. A lot of depth and a lot of options they can go to. The Paraguay aren't here to make up the numbers. They're here to give them a test. So it's going to be a good game between these two giants. The good fact for these two teams is that, you know, they're going to go up against, well, especially for Uruguay, excuse me. Uruguay are going to really test themselves up against Argentina. Whereas Paraguay, they played against Argentina in what was a 33-point loss. And Argentina, 2004 Olympic champions, made the final of the FIBA World Championship in 2002, bronze medalists in 2006. We all know what they're about. Uruguay, this will be a great test for them. Marcelo Signorelli would have done his homework, know what the Paraguayans are all about. He's going to try and get his team out on the break as much as possible, set the tempo early. Try and get the ball to Batista as much as possible. Try and get him going early in the low block, as you know the fact that the Paraguayans are going to be undersized. Paraguay can just play a little bit of physicality with Uruguay, force them into some tough shots and really block out, get the rebounds, then they'll be able to hang with them. But, you know, with Batista standing 6'10", such a physical presence in and around in the paint. Transition D is going to be so key in this game, how well they get back and how well they stop Uruguay getting into the strong areas. Barrera, we saw what he was like in the first game against Panama. Very, very effective. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us. We're set for tip. It is Uruguay against Paraguay, 2019 World Cup qualifier, and the tip is underway. And Paraguay come up with an early steal. Oh, he tries to dunk it, just gets blocked. Good defensive recovery by Batista. We get an open three ball in the corners for 3 puntos. can't get it. Another offensive rebound for Paraguay. Puts a floater up in the key, and he just able to drains it. Paraguay setting the tone early in the game. Uruguay wastes no time getting to the basket, though. Missed layup. Fakes the pass, looks for options, kicks it out. Sends it down low. Oh, it was actually a shot, but I'm not quite sure what that was. Barrera looking for options. They go down to Batista. And it's just a foul on the ball. Early foul. See, tried to go down and double team, but the reach in. And Barreto picks up his first personal foul. They go back down low. Batista using the size and the power. Goes baseline, cross court, good ball move from Uruguay. We get a triple, and they get it to go. First triple of the game. Nicely done, good ball movement from Uruguay. Parodi hits the first triple for Uruguay. Gets a dribble handoff in the paint, gives it back and puts up the floater. Gets blocked. Batista showing the size. Parodi, coast to coast, gets stripped. Good defensive play by Ayala. Ayala uses the screen, takes it down, pulls up from 15, off the backboard, in and around. And Ayala does good job to use the backboard from 15 feet from a 45-degree angle. They go down, Batista spins, fades away, doesn't get it, hits everything but the basket. Calfani gets it on the wing. Decides to go baseline. In and around. Calfani doesn't get the and-one. Oh, correction, that was Burrell. Well, it was actually a very, very strong aggressive drive to the bucket. Got in and around two Uruguay defenders and wasn't able to make the and-one, but goes to the free throw line for two shots. Zanotti makes a second. And there's a foul off the ball. Foul is on number 15. That is Farinha. Well, they get the ball in. Parodi takes it all the way, lays it up. The smallest guy in the court, able to get in the lane, go for an uncontested layup. And he tucks it away very neatly. Ayala looks for options, throws it down low, backs in, gets a ball up, reverse layup. And Paraguay showing absolutely zero fear right now as Barreto just took it in the paint. Oh, Calfani did not see the pass coming. Batista threw it away. And Paraguay will get the ball back. Ayala all the way, gets blocked, get out of here. Batista said, no en mi casa, por favor. And Ayala just gets a gentle reminder that if you're going to take it in the paint, you got to go up hard. Uses the screen, kicks out in the corner. Ayala gives up the three, kicks out again. We got a shot from 15, doesn't get it. Batista with a rebound. Gives it in transition. Barrera slows down, throws it in, alley-oop! And that was quite reckless as there wasn't any room to get it off. Ayala down, bounce pass, good ball movement for Paraguay. They turn it over. Use the screen, and there's a foul off the ball. Well, the home fans look very calm, very quiet. Thought about the three, but pulls it out. Down to Batista. Big man goes to work, almost falls over. Takes it baseline, nowhere to go. Off the backboard, gets his own rebound, puts it up. And in the end, he's able to scrap a bucket. And that is number 13, Vasquez Bernal. Nobody boxed him out. Gets a handoff, pulls up from 15, hesitates so, but he just sinks it off the backboard. Beautifully tucks it away. That is Peralta. Parotti showing the dribbling skills behind the back finger roll. Oh, it's so beautiful. He put the finger roll right around Ayala and just kissed it off the glass. Both these teams really going at each other right now, giving everything, starting with the guards. Quick ball movement and getting into the lanes. Ayala pulls up for three, hits the front rim, no box out. Paraguay, oh, he's wide open, he doesn't take it. Bounce pass in the lane, they turn it over. Uruguay can break. Parotti throws it down low. Batista, he turns it over. All the way, blocked off the backboard. Get out of here. Pins him right up there. Turn it over again, and Uruguay can break in numbers. And he fouls him in half court, and it's an unsportsmanlike foul. Peralta, you got to be careful when you try to stop a fast break. You got to show off how. But look at this block. I mean, Calvani just gets up and blocks him off the backboard. Pins him like a school bulletin in the hallway. And we got a timeout at Paraguay as they want to talk it over. Both teams just starting to show a little bit of nerves and naivety in their play.
Entendido, pero pues el problema es el primer pase, rebote, primer pase a un chico y corre lateral y ataco el centro, no es nada más. Después estamos dejando recibir al pedo, es pasar por detrás, ya lo hablamos, no toman el tiro, lo toman ahí, un poquito más de prisa. Fondo. No, dos tiros pancha y pelota. Dos tiros de pancha y pelota, hace lateral, hace 4.
Here's a good play from Vasquez. Took it all the way in. Nobody bucks him out. I mean, that's just about how much you want it. And you can't play that soft. Nice little shot off the backboard for Peñarol. We're going to shoot the unsportsmanlike free throws, and they're going to get the possession back. Well, he misses the first. Misses both. That is key. You've got to make free throws. You never want to look back on a game and see the outcome of a game could have been so much different had you made your free throws, but Peralta can argue that it was a good foul then. Peralta brings the ball up, kicks it out. behind the back. He's got such quick ball handling skills. Down to Batista. Hasn't really got going. He's fumbled a lot of possessions. He able to keep it back, but Batista appears to be struggling with the quick defense he's getting in the post from Zanotti. Priority 4 on the shot clock, puts it back, steps back to 3, looks a little short, and he turns the hair conditioning right down to level 0 with that air ball. Cheats on the defense, he's got numbers now. Backcourt's in the lane, turns around, another bank shot, but nope. This time, Calvani does not get the block, and he's called for the foul. And Peralta is going to go to the free throw line for 2 free shots. Makes the first free throw. Makes a second as well. All the way, kicks it out. Good ball movement from Uruguay. Calvani takes a 3. Doesn't get it. Deep 3, and it is a huge air ball. Temperature dropped -40. Well, Ducasse checks into the game with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They get a 3 ball in the corner, and 3 puntos, por favor. He just nails the 3. Parodi finally gets one to go. Takes it in the lane, puts a floater up. Gets a dribble handoff. Oh, splits the defenders, nice play. Kicks it out. Parodi, un otro 3. Can't get it. Big rebound. Takes it in, dishes off. Nice pass. Oh, but he drops it. And now what you love from Uruguay on the floor, diving for the loose balls. And Paraguay could have had that first, but the thing is, Passos was quick to get on the ground and just dive on it. Puts up a tough shot from Calvani, can't get it. Paraguay can break. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Catch and shoot from Rainbow Land, and yes, sir. Zanotti just hits the 3 puntos. Splits the defense again. It's a tough move, and he lays it up, but no, hits the back rim. Casaretta really exploiting Paraguay's defense, causing all sorts of problems. We've got a shot baseline, a little short. Twice now, kicks it up court. Fast break here, Parodi spins around. It's smooth, you like, off the backboard, but he misses. Uruguay really getting some good looks at the moment, but they just can't finish. They need to be a little bit more clinical in and around the bucket. Good ball move. We've got a triple in the corner, and it's another air ball. And this place is turned into ice cold. Well, Lesme checks into the game for the first time just to give him a little bit more size down low, but Parodi tries the Euro step, lose it. But Casaretto, he'll try the three-pointer, can't get it. Another turnover. This game really turned into sloppy play now. Crosses over, makes a contact, and he gets fouled. So Izoy Bejeras is going to go to the free throw line for dos tiros. In and out, can't make it. Lesme comes up with a rebound. Takes it down the middle, puts up the floater. And Passos comes up with a board. Casaretto keeps his dribble alive. Puts up the floater off the backboard. He can't get it. Calfani with the offensive board. Now that looked like it came off a Uruguay player. They go base on the Calvani. They kick it out. We got a three ball. Another miss. And at the end of the first quarter, it started off pretty well end to end, but it's Paraguay who hold a 2-point lead over Uruguay, 15-13. Last few minutes, both teams really starting to lose their discipline, making silly errors, but we'll probably try and pick it up in the second quarter. We'll just show you some highlights and stats from the first quarter, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back in 2 minutes. We just get the second quarter underway. They get a shot off in the end. It's a poor shot. Hits everything but the bucket. Well, it's got to be a backcourt violation. Get away with that one. Passes in the low block, looking for the handoff. Cross court to Parodi. Parodi on the floor, and these Uruguay players really, really hustle well. Getting a little over aggressive, but doesn't react to it, which is good. Paraguay will get the ball back. Well, it's a steal and another turnover. Poor play. Lesbe puts it up, can't get it, poor shot. Uruguay come up with the loose ball, and now they can break. Good ball movement. Keeps it alive, and that is a strong move as he took it baseline, kept good control of it in and around. And that is Izu Bajedas. Another turnover, Parodi can break. We got numbers. Oh my Lord! Oh, you serious? He didn't even dribble. As soon as he caught the ball, he just took off. Uruguay Airlines, yes please. Ready for liftoff. And he takes a baseline, but he misses. Casaretto showing the quickness. No, look, Passos! He just rips the ring down. And Paraguay are gonna have to call timeout because Uruguay are showing some showtime. Baloncesto.
Exacto, métanse todos adentro. Después, es rebote, es rotar defensivamente. Ayuda el que ayudó, rebote y correr y llegar. Ahora defensivo, vamos defensivo.
Well, Paraguay going to try and regroup. Try not to turn the ball over. 4 on the shot clock, takes it in. Another turnover. Uruguay slow it down this time. It's an offensive foul. It's a good call from the referees. Set the screen, just knocked him out. Well, yeah, I mean, he hasn't stood still. It's as simple as that. Takes it down the middle, avoids the block from Passos, but hits everything but the bucket. And Uruguay can break. Poor pass. Good ball movement. Takes it baseline. Should have gone with a reverse layup. Oh, he turns it over. Why did he put the ball between his legs? I mean, that was the cause of the turnover. All he had to do was keep it under control and just gifted Paredes an easy layup. It's another turnover, Paraguay. 3-on-1 transition. And he fouls him hard. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's a good strong take to the bucket, but he's unlucky not to come up with the and-1. Well, he makes the second one. And gets it to go in and around. I mean, that was a very sneaky take by Batista. Throws it down low, good ball movement, wide open. He's got to take the 3 ball, puts up the 3, and 3 puntos. It happens again. Hits the second 3 of the night. Cavazzoni Barreo now up to 11 points, 60% from the field. Takes it down the middle, back to Batista. Batista's got to go up, big man. Oh my Lord, it's a poor miss. But he gets the offensive board and bails him out. That's what happens when you go in for second opportunities. Cross-court pass. He's made in 2 threes. Can he make 3? Nope, cannot. Well, they get the 3 to go. They can't get it, but Uruguay keep the ball alive, and Batista gives it up. Kicks it out. Good ball movement. Takes it in. Very quick step. Reverse layup. Can't get it. And Ayala can push down the other end. Shoots from 15 feet. It's another miss. And Uruguay can break. Wide open for three. Hits the front rim. Both these teams really struggling to find some form at the moment. It's all a little bit, I mean, they're getting good looks, they're moving the ball, but they just not have the end product. Another tres puntos, and he can't get it. Can't fault the way they're playing. Good ball movement, good looks. And Batista, good pass down low, fall out of bounds. And he just lays it up. Good ball movement from Ducase Izibajeras. It's up to 7 points now. Takes it down the middle, tries to spin, nowhere to go. Beats him, steps back, and it's good defense. 24-second violation. And finally, Paraguay are able to force, well, Uruguay able to force Paraguay into a no-shot offense. And Parodi is going to come back into the game. And he lays up, he can't get it. Parodi unable to keep his dribble alive. He turns it over. Transition, and he's fouled. I think what Paraguay is suggesting that it should be an unsportsmanlike foul, but I'm not sure the referee is going to see it that way. Well, it's a bit of a hard foul, but doesn't get it to go. I think it was a traveling violation, so he was looking for the foul, but took too many steps over, and he doesn't get it in the end. Or did he? No, it was a foul, actually, yeah. He's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Batista been very quiet tonight, really struggled in the low block. 21 points in his first game against Panama, but you can see where he's trying to adjust his game is he's having to deal with quicker post defenders. And that looks like an early entry. If he misses that, they're going to get another shot. Yep. Well, it's a good call because the defenders entered too early before he even released the ball from his hand. So now Batista gets another chance to shoot another free throw. Catch and shoot. In and out, doesn't get it. Puts up from 10 feet, doesn't get it. Ball shut. And Uruguay able to get control of the balls. Perotti. And he's unlucky to come up with a steal because it looked like a good reach, but Cherengeli called for the personal foul. Foul off the ball. It's on the ground. Well, he's going to get to the free throw line now for 2 shots. He makes the first. Well, misses the second. Down low, good pass. Batista, that's a strong post move. And that's where he was dominating the first game. They need to keep going back down to him. 50% from the field. He's 3 for 6. Shoots a wide open triple. Another miss. Has a second chance. And another miss. They're looking for Batista. He'll take the 3. Can't get it. And Uruguay will get the ball baseline. I'm not quite sure whether they have a fresh 14 because Paraguay didn't exactly come up with a possession of the ball, but catch and shoot quickly from 3. Can't get it. And this time, Paraguay will get the ball back. 33 seconds to go here in the first half of this Group A 2019 World Cup qualifier between Paraguay and Uruguay. We are here in Montevideo. Tries the triple from distance. Finally gets one to go. Cuts the lead down to 3. And Ortiz, all of a sudden, just breathes a bit of life into Paraguay's offense. Uruguay going to call timeouts. They're going to go for the last shot.
Escúchame, Salva, subí la bola, ojo la presión, sacala. Está entendido, pasás a Lucho, te metés adentro, Esteban, lo sacás. ¿Está claro? A la espalda, Juan, y te vas y volvés, la 3 vieja, ¿está claro? Y después lo volvés a sacar y termina con Lucho ahí, Nando. ¿Está entendido? 2 para 1. 3 segundos.
5 segundos y vamos a cortar con full.
Cuando viene el pick and roll, antes.
Cuando no sé lo que están haciendo. 6 segundos, yo chiflo y cortamos con full. Cortamos con full. La otra cosa, a partir de ahí, todo el mundo switch. Todo el mundo switch y no más full.
Y rebote a muerte él.
Well, last few seconds now, Uruguay trying to get a good shot. And there's a foul on the ground. Watch his turnover. So now Paraguay's going to have another chance to possibly tie this game up.
Está claro, Esteban, Salva, ahí está la posición. Nando, primer pase, primera opción. La de Dios, Salva, sacás a Esteban, acá la cortina Esteban, Lucho, segunda opción. Esteban, te puede meternos las adentro, si Lucho no tiene tiro, te la pone acá y la hundís. ¿Está entendido? Lucho, Nando.
Como si fuera una zona.
Junior por Enchi.
Junior, cambialo a Enchi. Como si fuera una zona. Y cada uno toma al que le toca. Cada uno.
Que está más cerca, ¿eh?
Y switch en todas las posiciones. Si está el pivo acá, no me le quedo por el.
Well, 3 seconds left to get it back. He's got to shoot the triple, gets it up, and he doesn't get it to go. And in the first half, it is Uruguay who hold a slender 3-point lead over their visitors, Paraguay. It's been an up-and-down start here in this Group A fixture of this 2019 World Cup qualifier for the FIBA World Championship. Both these teams are going to talk it over, but they're going to try and come out stronger and build a better lead. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
La selección uruguaya de básquetbol se juega todo para ir al Mundial de China 2019. Viví los partidos en vivo por ver a más desde tu
And Uruguay just started to build a little bit of momentum in their offense, but it's a foul off the ball. Three-pointer will not count. Foul is on Ljubičić. Well, they get a good ball movement, but they turn it over. Now in transition, Paraguay can break. They give it off, goes baseline, reverse layup, but he ties the game up. Paraguay just starting to show a little bit more life in their play. Paraguay just trying to take a lead now with a good offense if they can. Take it in, but they can't capitalize. And Uruguay can break. Batista backs down, kicks it out. Back down to Batista, makes a contact. Jump hook, can't get it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Another miss. We got a triple. And there's a bit of a foul in the post. The foul again is on Ljubičić. You can't fault Uruguay. They're moving the ball well. They're getting good shots, but just not finishing them. We get the ball inbound. Batista going to back down again, use the size and the power, puts up the jump hook, and one. Batista just showing the size and strength and just starting to get a little bit more comfortable now in the low block. He's got a mismatch all over him. You can see here, size for size, not many players on the court that can guard him. And he makes it a three-point play, and he gives Uruguay a three-point lead. They get up a shot, they can't make it, and Parodi can break. Tries a backdoor, nice play idea, but Ljubičić does a good job to dip a hand into the passing lane. Will stop the backdoor cut from Peralta. And he puts up a three and he can't get it. And Paraguay don't box out, they gotta box out. Back down to Batista. Turns baseline, and he's fouled on the ground. And he gets it to go. Batista all of a sudden gets in the rhythm. And now Uruguay can throw it down to the big man every time. Paraguay have got a big issue to handle. Puts up the shot, he can't get it. And we got a bit of an unsportsmanlike foul, so Batista's going to go to the free throw line. Got to make free throws. Free throws are so crucial, and you take it for granted if you don't make them. This is something you got to practice every single day. He kicks it up, Parodi for the deep three, and he just nails 3 puntos por Parodi. Uruguay getting the hands in the passing lane, giving Paraguay all sorts of problems. Got to be a travel. Yep. Gets called for a traveling violation. Good defense from Uruguay. We've got a timeout of Paraguay because they're going to have to talk it over at the moment because Uruguay just starting to set the tone early in this game.
Se va para un lado. El 2 o el 3 de este lado hace un rulo y viene acá arriba. Le doy la pelota. 4 y 4 acá. Bruno, te pones en el medio. Triple bloqueo para Titi. Con pick and roll. O
Porque si no, vos ese seguidor, hacemos salir al grande nuestro al pedo. Hagan esto y esto, pero rápido. ¿Está claro? O sea, o giren y giren. ¿Está entendido? Está bien. Ofensivamente, jueguen. ¿Está claro? Pero atrás, no regalemos más nada. No regalemos más nada. Es contener y correrles. Y es abrir una ventaja. ¿Está entendido? Es contener. Sí. Adelante. Vamos. Salí para que salga para.
Well, Paraguay going to inbound the ball, going to try to get something going now with their offense because if they're not careful, Uruguay is going to run away with this one. And it's a poor pass and a turnover. Paraguay unable to take care of the basketball. Down low, Batista makes the space, but gets fouled. And this is smart now from Uruguay because if they keep trying to force the issue down Batista, he's going to cause the post defenders all sorts of problem. And right now he's going to end up at the free throw line. Peralta now picks up his second personal. Something tells me that some of the Paraguay fans probably don't agree with the foul the official has called, but he's definitely made a right choice, that's for sure. Well, he makes a second free throw. We got a bit of a loose ball. Well, it takes time and space. Batista gets a block up. Keeps possession. Now Parodi can break. Uruguay can build in the 9-point lead. And he gets back up, able to keep the ball alive. Puts a layup up, and he's fouled. And now Calfani is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Calfani only 2 points so far tonight. He's been very ineffective, only 1 for 4 from the field. And he makes the first free throw. Gets it 2 for 2 from the stripe. There's a foul off the ball. Looks like it's on Parodi. Which means now Paredes Silvera is going to go to the free throw line for the dos tiros liberos for 2 free shots. Well, he misses them both, and that's just poor. You got to make free throws. Uruguay starting to build a surmountable lead. It's good ball movement. They're trying to get the ball down low to Batista. Gives a post pass. Played smart. But Vidal can't finish it off. Ayala takes it in, makes contact off the backboard. He can't get it to go. Batista with the rebound. And Parodi can break. Good ball movement here from Uruguay. Oh, he was wide open on the perimeter, had to kick it out. Ayala, transition. Right now, nobody wants to shoot it for Paraguay. You get a 3 ball, it's high, it's in and out. Parodi with a rebound. Batista gets double team, loses it. And the home fans did not like that. And it is just sloppy basketball. Right now, Paraguay, it's almost like everyone's a little too nervous to take a shot. Well, the home fans weren't happy with the foul that they felt was committed on Batista, but again, Paraguay, they're not out of this game. It's only 11 points, but you've got to take shots. Well, Caceres Acosta comes into the game for Uruguay. He's trying to balance things out at the moment. Takes it in. Parodi can go to 20 points with the 3. Doesn't make it. And Paraguay, it's a 3-on-1. They got to finish this. Break, and he's fouled. As Caceres Acosta commits the shooting foul. Paraguay are going to get 2 free throws. in and out, missed the first. Zanotti, top scorer right now for Paraguay, but just showing how making free throws really can be difficult. And he just about gets a second one to go, but it's a little tough. Parodi's going to bring the ball up under pressure. And Paraguay are going to have to really dig in deep now. It's a 10-point lead to Uruguay. Transition. Oh, it's an unsportsmanlike foul, but I don't think that's intentional. I think that's accidental, but ref's got to call it. So now Paraguay is going to have 2 free throws, and they're going to get the ball back in possession. Yeah, Batista just got sloppy with the pass. Well, yeah, I don't think there's anything in that. I think he's just got back and he's clipping the hill, but ref has to call it. There wasn't too much in it, but and he just about gets the second free throw to go. It's good ball movement, unable to get the shot off. Pulls up for the 3, and it's over the backboard, which means it's out of bounds. And Uruguay going to get the ball back with 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Takes it down the middle, time and space, slips over. Now Paraguay can break. It's 5-on-3. You got to make the most of this transition. Kick it out. Ayala. If he makes it, it's big. Doesn't get it. Oh, and Ayala just rips the ball out of the hands of Batista. Little guy, no fear whatsoever. We got another 3, and they get it to go. And Paraguay cut the lead down to 5. That is a big triple. Ortizaza comes up big with the goods. Parodi. 5 on the shot clock, crosses it over, behind the back. Finger rolls it, and that is just as good as it gets. That is unbelievable. How many times did he get around his man? And Casaretto showing the ball handling skills. Finger rolls it off the glass. 5 in the third quarter, here we go. Ayala, he's got to shoot it. Oh, good pass down low, and he's fouled. And Barrero Silvera is going to go to the stripe for 2 shots. And he misses the free throw. Well, he gets the second one to go, but it's a 6-point lead to Uruguay at the end of the third quarter. We got 1 quarter left in this FIBA 2019 World Cup qualifier between Uruguay and Paraguay.
Visita Uruguay a Paraguay, Asunción, y el 1 de julio del 2018 Uruguay volverá a ser local, en este caso ante Argentina en Montevideo.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get this last quarter play underway. As Uruguay hold a 6-point lead over their rivals. Paraguay go baseline, reverse layup, and he's fouled. Now this is good for Paraguay if they keep attacking the basket early, get themselves to the free throw line. But the problem for Paraguay is they don't hit free throws. And there's your answer right there. At least he makes 1 for 2, and he cuts it back down to a 5-point deficit. In the lane, kicks it out. Big three in the corner. Can't get it. Ayala can break. It's a big three if he can make it. Oh, in and out, doesn't get it. Batista with a big rebound. And he's fouled in the process, which means he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He makes a first. In and around, but gets the second one to go. He steals the ball. Transition, lays up, finger rolls, and it's neatly tucked away. Uruguay just to restore a little bit of order. Doesn't take the three, but tries a love pass. It tipped off a Uruguay player, so Paraguay is going to get a baseline. Can't get it, but Paraguay get the ball. And no, Uruguay got it. Paraguay disagree. There's a foul and a drive to the basket. Down low, gets fouled. Batista's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, he makes the first free throw and he restores it back to a 10-point lead. Can't get the second. Paraguay now really need to respond with this possession. 10 points, not a lot in it. It could definitely come back, but oh, nice spin move. Takes baseline, but misses it. Paraguay get the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Catch and shoot from 3. It's another miss for Paraguay. Oh, between the legs, crossover. Corner, wide up, down low. Both these teams just a little too unselfish. It's a long 2-foot on the line, can't get it. There's a foul under the basket. We got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Vidal looks for the roll. We got a 3 in the corner. It's open. It's up. It's in and out. And Paraguay can break. Kicks it out. Long, deep 3. Bit short. And the temperature drops to -40 with that air ball. Takes it in off the backboard, and it's in and out, gets his own rebound. And that is poor, because that's the second time tonight he's taken it to the bucket, got his own rebound, put it back. Paraguay got to do a better job boxing out. Puts up the floater, can't get it. Big rebound. And that's a silly foul, because now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots for Calfani. Well, he makes the first free throw. Gets the second one, nothing but net. There's a foul on the ground. The free throw struggles still continue. And if you want to be a competing team in the 2019 FIBA World Cup, you can't shoot free throws like this. You have to make them. You have to be consistent. You know, most teams shoot above 70, 80%. This is something Paraguay's got to think about if they want to be a team to compete in the future. So quick. And how did he see that pass? Calfani, they finally get the three. Oh, baby! And it started with Vidal. Made the penetration to the basket. We thought he was going to kick it to the corner. Good vision for a point guard. There's a foul. It's on Vidal. He just made the great play the previous possession. Behind the back pass. Puts up the floater, doesn't get it. Uruguay transition, Euro step, and it's a blocking foul, which means it's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Gets the first one to go. Can't get the second, in and out. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Uruguay by 17. Spins out, and it's another turnover. Uruguay can break. And they almost go for the alley-oop, but Batiste had a tough angle. Paraguay, it's just too much passing. Nobody wants to shoot the ball. I mean, you're taught to be unselfish in this game, but there's only so many times you can pass the ball. Someone's got to shoot it. And Farania gets the bucket in the end. And Batista lazily tries to catch the lob with one hand. Thought about the three, but didn't take it in the end. Oh, got away with the travel as well. He never seems quite happy with himself, does he? The characteristic of being a perfectionist. Oh, beautiful crossover in and around. And he made the layup. That would definitely been a play of the week. I mean, that was a beautiful crossover. Vidal pulls up the three. Tres puntos por Vidal. He just nails the triple from downtown. Tries to split the defense, and he's fouled in the process. And the home fans applaud him for his efforts and what he's contributed tonight. Passos also comes back into the game, which gives him another physical option down low. He missed the first free throw. Gets a second one to go. Kicks it out. Vidal made 1 3. Takes it in. Party. Fades away from 15. Doesn't get it. And Uruguay just simply want this game more. It's as simple as that. They just want the game more. Gets it to go in the end, but he blocks a pass. And another unsportsmanlike foul, Parodi. It's the second one of the game. Gotta be careful. Can't just be going out there and tackling people like that. Parodi, all his efforts, 2 unsportsmanlike fouls. Unfortunately, he must leave the game. Kind of have to be a little bit smarter when you're out there. He's a fantastic player. He's done so well tonight. Top scorer for Uruguay with 17 points. Oh my Lord, he was gonna throw that down, but he got blocked. I mean, that was gonna be a beautiful dunk. He gets the rim in and out. He gets it to go. Makes a second. He's fouled. I don't think the home fans agree with it, but nonetheless, he's going to have to go to the free throw line. He's fouled in the process, and we got a minute to go. Does Uruguay lead by 15? Well, he makes it first. He makes it 2 for 2. Oh, and he blocks it. Get out of here. 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. This is the first free throw. Gives up the three, but takes it in the end. Doesn't get it. And it's out of bounds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. Uruguay will go to a 2-0, while Paraguay go to 2 losses. It's going to be a big game when Uruguay take on Argentina. As they both battle out this one. It was a bit of a tough and tumble for both teams, as neither could really hold grasp on the game in the early stages. Neither team could really build a lead, but Uruguay just started to run away with it in the fourth quarter. We thank you for joining us. We'll show you some highlights and stats, and we'll be back tomorrow with more games here for the 2019 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. We thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Gracias, el aplauso también para la selección de Paraguay. Gracias a todos por haber venido a acompañar a la selección celeste.